This is going to be a video of my 2 glute workouts which I do in a normal working week. First, focusing on the glute area, obviously, the hammies, but not so much the quads because I find that I'm quite quad dominant. If anyone does watch this video, you're more than welcome to post any tips in the comments or any improvement on form, because I have recently changed gym and they've got a lot more new machines that I've never tried out before, which is definitely exciting, but definitely want to make sure my form is correct. So yeah, please do comment down below, and thank you very much for watching this video. Back again. So first here I'm starting off with some warm-ups. Here I'm just using the resistance band to really activate my glutes. Right, now on to hip thrust. Definitely a love-hate relationship with this exercise, but it's definitely a must to include in one of your glute workouts. So in my old gym I did the barbell hip thrust, but in my new gym I've got this machine. So that's what I'm using now because it's easier to set up. I also find an extra padding like a mat also helps with comfort. And then at the minute I do 3 lots of 10, 150 kg, but it definitely took me a while to get there. Okay, so now on to a new machine that I've never tried out before, but obviously here I'm doing the sumo squat, which I normally do with a dumbbell, but this time I'm using the machine. So yeah, just making sure my form is okay here. I think I learned that I need to sort of squat more rather than using my hips, so I'll definitely try and improve that next time. Okay, so I'm trying out a new machine again. I believe this machine's called the hack squat. You can do loads of different exercises on this machine, and on this workout I decided to do some good mornings, which I find is a very good stretch for the glutes and the hammies. Or normally I do single leg RDLs, but I felt like switching up this time. Now this is a cool machine which many gyms don't have, so I thought I'd add this to my workout. So basically it's like a donkey kick machine, and yeah, no, it's quite cool. Also I'm still testing it out, so I'm just seeing if it is actually beneficial to add on, because sometimes I feel it in my hammies more than my glutes, but I think it's definitely like a mind activation exercise. Now on to the hip abduction. So firstly I lean forward with a higher weight. I don't know what part of the glute this works out, but it just works out a different part. And then when I lean back, I think think that will work out your abductors, but definitely just double check. But it'll just work out a different part of your glute. So that's why I do like sort of like a superset sort of thing. So yeah, here I'm just going to lean back now, and then I've gone on a lower weight because I find your abductors are obviously like a smaller muscle, so you probably won't be able to lift that heavy. Right, so now on to my second glute workout. So starting it strong again, we are doing another compound movement, which is RDLs. So when I last filmed myself doing RDLs, my boyfriend said my form wasn't that good. Apparently I was lifting my neck up. And I was also noticing that I was getting a lot of back pain, maybe because I was lifting too heavy. I was doing 80 kg. So I've lowered the weight now, and I definitely started feeling it more in my glutes again, and you know, aiming my head down rather than up. I think I was obviously looking at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I shouldn't really be doing that with RDLs. Right, now on to my favourite glute workout, which is step-ups. Everyone raves about it on TikTok, YouTube, saying it's their favourite glute workout as well, so I feel like it's definitely a must to add in. Now on to a different glute machine that my gym has. My gym has 2 glute machines, so I might as well take advantage of that and try them both. But this time I was doing single leg hip thrust. I feel like you can really feel your glutes with a single leg hip thrust. You definitely feel that activation a bit more, mind muscle connection. So yeah.
Should've known. Be with anime till we hit a red light. Then I see the side. Oh, after all that time, this is it for us. You don't wanna try. God, your love was real, but it's not for us. Now you can't decide.
I would just like to add on as well that I would normally do the cable kickback for my last exercise, but for some reason I got muddled up with my exercises and I accidentally did the hip adduction again, which I've already showed you, so I don't want to show you that again. But yeah, cable kickbacks are another great exercise that people rave about. It's really good for the side glutes, so I definitely recommend putting that into your glute workout. And now, yep, here I'm just stretching. I normally do stretching, or I do a 5-minute treadmill walk or stairmaster walk just to cool the body down. But yeah, thank you very much for watching.